And we are back for another season of Grimm Tales, the podcast. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, did you guys miss us? It's been a while.
It has
It's been a while.
changed a little bit. If you haven't, I mean, obviously you've noticed we changed a little bit
It's
of thing.
changed for the better. Look how sexy we are. Look at our background.
Yeah, we
Look
got the
at our
background. We got the new
everything.
logo. We do have merch for this show. It's
yes.
nice. It's really nice. Go get that merch, okay? Actually, with that said, you see down below here, guys, right there. That's the URL. Okay, I know when we did season 1, we didn't have the website up and running yet because it was still being worked on. Well, it is up and running now.
Oh, we came back with everything new.
Oh
didn't
yeah,
we?
everything's new. Everything.
Fresh to death.
Absolutely. Actually, oh shit, oh man, I was gonna bring over Oogie Boogie. I forgot. I'm not getting up to get Oogie Boogie. I was gonna put Oogie Boogie around here so he could sit with me, but I forgot about it.
Nice.
Maybe on another show.
Maybe.
But this is the first episode of, again, just like season 1. We have 18 more movies to go after this one, and then we do our top 10 countdown. Just trying to remember.
Countdown,
Trying to remember. It's been a little bit. But yeah, we are here. Make sure to get to that URL for our audio listeners. Okay, our listener base. Okay, because we actually do have that ready for you guys. Make sure to get to our website. That is nobullgi.com. That is nobulgi.com. Make sure to get there. Our merch store is there. Our schedule's there. Everything on the network is there. Make sure to get there. Our servers are up there. Everything is there. Everything is there.
Oh yeah.
So make sure to get to it, guys. It's very important. That's how you support it. If you want to try to help us out, even the smallest amount, you want to go buy a sticker, it goes a long way. A long way.
And this is not the only place you can see these beautiful faces. So
no,
it's all on the website.
It's all on the website.
Where you can see this. Oh yeah.
By now, you've already seen some of our other shows, including the one we were talking about during first season. That that's already out, attacking the topic, and man, have we made some fucking waves with that one already. So
yep.
But
so if you've been watching that, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but that's not what this show is about. This show is about that goodness. And to everybody watching and listening, happy Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, Friday the 13th, right?
It's that October fucking season, guys. One of my favorite times.
Oh, it's my favorite season. From here on, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all this shit, it's all me.
Well, I would say October is my Christmas month for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely like the Christmas month for me.
But Halloween on Christmas or Christmas on Halloween.
I'm like Jack Skellington and shit. It's like it's my shit. Okay. I think we should give out gifts on Halloween.
Right?
I think that would be a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
Any excuse to get free shit, so you know what I mean?
Fucking right. Shit, I want some free shit. I need some free shit.
Me too.
I'm always paying for shit.
I know.
But
feels that way at least.
Fuck, it does. But with that said, I think it is time for us to get into the goodness, the why we're here.
And what are we doing today?
Oh, man. Evil Dead Rise. Now, I know this came out a little bit more closer to the beginning of the year, but we could not do this one.
We had to do this one. Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought this was an important one to do because, one, I'm a Evil Dead fan, the originals. The original 3. I didn't really like the remake, the last one before this one.
Well, I didn't see the last one. I saw this one and the original, but I didn't see the one before this one.
Yeah, and I wasn't a real big fan of the one before this one. It just, I don't know, it didn't have that Evil Dead feel to it.
It wasn't canon or whatever you call it.
I don't even know, dude. It was so weird. I think it was their attempt at rebooting the series.
Okay. I thought that's what this one was, though.
No, because this one didn't even try to have Ash in it, right? The one before this, they tried to reboot it, and I remember we've talked about this before, where I don't like where they race swap characters or sex swap characters and shit.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of tried to make the lead role. They
shit.
Yeah, they kind of in the last one they kind of felt like they were trying to replace Ash with a female version, and I don't mind a female lead character. I don't want it to be Ash though. It's not Ash. Ash is a dude.
Don't replace sex. Like, in other words, don't replace a male character with a female for no reason. Add on to that character. Make a new character that's female or male. But
Like
don't
this
erase
one.
the original character, and don't take away his race, please. That's ridiculous.
No, like it's just like this one. This one is basically a female lead on both ends. It's a female
Right.
heroine and a female baddie, right? The protagonist.
Right.
So a female villain. So I didn't mind. It was that didn't bother me at all. So it has nothing to do with like, oh, you're just being sexist. No, this movie had both male and female. I mean, both had female roles as the lead roles, and I thought they both did a really good job at their roles as far as that goes.
Absolutely.
I just didn't like the last one because it was blatant that they were just trying to reboot it and just try to do the whole gender swap shit. I didn't like that. I don't like that. But again, Evil Dead Rise is the movie that we're talking about tonight. What did you think about the opening scene?
Oh, the opening. And that's what I was going to say about this movie. The movie opened strong, and it finished strong. This movie.
Yeah.
I mean, like I thought, it was nonstop action, except for like 15 minutes maybe in the beginning after the original entrance.
Well, that's a lead
But
up and
man,
shit.
Yeah, just the lead up in it. But the way that she just grabbed her and ripped her fucking skull meat
Yeah.
off, man, it was fucking crazy.
No, I love the whole like where she rose out of the water and shit.
Oh,
And it did the whole title like Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
It was like it was a throwback to the classic horror films. That's
Yep.
what it felt like.
Yep. Yeah.
Bunch
Right now, the
of
lake is
drunk ass
public now.
teens being assholes at a fucking lake. You know shit's gonna go bad.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
it. I don't know.
Great entrance to the movie.
Absolutely.
Great beginning. Yeah.
The thing about this one is, right, I did have some problems with this film. And ironically, it wasn't the problems that you would expect me to complain about, right? There is a trans man, so a female.
Yeah, so the male or the guy that I thought was a male, because
The blonde kid, the son.
Yeah, I didn't notice till you told me. It's apparently a female.
It is. It's a trans female, trans male. And you know what? That doesn't. Here's the thing. I don't. Okay, if the role was built like that, here's the thing, right? If they made it that the character in the movie was a trans kid, then I'd have been
Right.
like, okay, well, maybe that's just they're trying to, it's time.
just
It's the time of the
part of the
culture. It's
story.
part of the story,
Yeah.
whatever, right? That's just how that family dynamic is, right? Okay, fine, fair enough. But they didn't emphasize that. What they did was they made it out like it was never once ever mentioned, and the character in the movie is a boy when it's
Right.
not a. I'm sorry. I know it's gonna get a lot of hate, but I've already pushed this button, so it doesn't matter. They gave the role of a boy to someone who's a trans. Wait, right? And I'm like,
biological female
Yeah.
who's pretending to be a man.
and then that is like if the role was a trans male or whatever, right? If that was the case, fair enough.
From the beginning of the saga, from
Yeah.
the beginning of the story.
Of this story,
yeah.
of this particular story,
That
if
would've been fine,
if it
yeah.
was emphasized that was the person's role in the movie, fair enough. But you made it to where it was a boy, and you had a role for a boy, and you gave. That's the whole thing that people get mad about. Is you're basically
it's
saying now we're going to give all the roles that are with men to trans men now.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, well, what the fuck, you know?
Well, men are toxic now, so I guess
Well,
that's
yeah.
why.
But ironically enough, here's the thing. I know people are like, oh, he's being sexist again. Here's the thing. The actor, whatever you want to... I'm not even going to get into that. That's not what this show is. You want to see me bitch about it, go on attacking the topic.
Yeah, right.
That's what that's for. But
Watch how this show's going to get canceled now before attacking the topic.
probably. But here's the thing. That is not the part that actually bothered me, right? I thought... See, I know people are going to get mad. I'm just going to say actress, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they did a great job. They did a great job as their role. I didn't have any problems with the way that they acted, right?
No.
None.
I thought the acting on all of them was...
Honestly,
Heard.
to be honest with you, through the whole movie, I kind of knew that it was a trans boy, like it was a transsexual, whatever.
Okay.
I knew, but I wasn't sure, and I'm like, I know. Like, I know.
looked it up, right?
And then after the movie, I looked it up, and lo and behold, I was fucking right? But they were pretty they pretty convincing, right? Other than the very feminine features that they had. But again, like I said, I will not even emphasize on that. That part did not bother me. It only bothered me that they gave a male role to a trans man. Right. It's no different than giving a female role to a trans woman, right? It's a role. If you want to give a trans role to a trans person, fair enough.
By all means.
But you gave a role that was, like, for example, and I know it's going to piss people off.
I just don't like the character swapping in any
way,
race
don't like
or sex.
No.
Yeah.
So that, okay, but now, here's the thing. My major problems with the film were not that to the T. That was a small little problem. My major problems were the political shit that they kept throwing in. It was very noticeable. Like and it was not even the trans actor, right? It wasn't that person. It was the other one. And they were like some fucking like they were like, oh, I'm going to protests, and they yelled at somebody said something at the dinner table, and they were like, well, that's not very politically correct. You shouldn't say that. And they were like correcting him and shit, being real PC. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
that's the thing. People, leave politics out of my movies. I hate it. I just hate it. Unless the movie is surrounded by a topic that's political, that's fine. But just don't.
Which horror movies are not usually, like, you don't need it in your horror movie.
No, you don't.
They don't need. They serve no purpose to the story in a horror movie.
Absolutely none.
So, and then the girl had like she was doing her little protest sign, and it was such a blatant fucking shot at right wing, like right wing and shit like that, because the sign said make the planet warm again, or no, make the planet cool again, right? Yeah. And it's like, come on.
You know what you're writing on.
Yeah, make America great again, basically. That's what that was. Get the fuck out. Don't stop with the political shit. It did not need to be in this movie.
It didn't make the movie at all. It didn't add anything to the movie. No.
If anything, I was just waiting for the chick. At that point, I was like, all right, when's she going to die?
It was just senseless dialogue in the beginning.
It was.
Basically because of that, yeah.
It was obviously baiting. It was obvious. They did that, whoever said that was a good idea to do it. I don't know if it was Bruce Campbell's idea or not. I don't know. But whoever's idea it was obvious what you were doing.
Yeah.
It's just stop. Leave the politics out. I don't want to see politics in my horror movies.
No.
Like there's never any, like, you name one horror movie that politics works in.
None. It's not needed.
You can have politics in sci-fi movies. You can. You absolutely can. Yeah. Because, there's a lot of politics in Star Trek, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, okay, you can do that in sci-fi. But horror movies? Who the fuck needs politics and fucking slashers and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Unless a slasher is like,
running for president?
For some reason, running for president.
Yeah. Or, Jason for president. That's what it's going to be, right? I wonder, I wonder if Jason runs for president, would he be left wing or right wing?
Well,
like
he likes to kill a lot of titty ladies and beaches and shit. So
would that make him right wing?
It would make him a right wing because he
wants his freedoms.
Conservative. He wants his freedom, and if he sees a naked lady, he's conservative, doesn't like it, and kills him.
Yeah, and he wants his rights to carry his weapons too. You don't want them taken away.
Right. Oh, that's true. Yeah. The right to bear arms is his main agenda.
So Jason Voorhees.
Yes.
Jason Voorhees he's right wing.
He's Republican.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, but
what would Freddy be?
Freddy's a left wing. You know why?
Why is that?
Like far extremist left wing. And I love Freddy, right? I mean, he's left wing because he likes. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking piss a lot of people off with this one. He likes kids.
Ah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Yes.
Yeah. So he's extremist.
He loves to fuck with them kids.
Yeah. So he's an extremist far left. Yep. So that's the reason why they fight. You ever notice they have the Freddy versus Jason? Makes sense now.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Left is right.
You have your political. There you go, guys. We just figured out your political party horror characters.
Yep.
But yeah, no, this movie fucking, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, the actress, let me get her name real quick. I do have her name here. Here it is. Her name is Alyssa Sutherland.
Oh yeah, she did a great job.
Great job. Yo, she had the eeriest fucking face ever.
And her contorting and everything.
Yeah.
Contorting all fucking against the wall and shit. Amazing.
Mommy's with the maggots now. That was just like, what?
Oh,
Damn. Like,
Mummies with the maggots. Yeah.
damn. Right? Damn. Like, it's a fucking wild shit.
Hey.
Dude, like, the acting was on point with this. Like, it wasn't the best acting I've ever seen, but it was really good.
Oh, it was fair. It was pretty good. Yeah.
You said you have the budget for it.
I do actually. If I could find my device over here, I could tell you right now.
Slacker.
The movie, the movie, they use a budget of $19 million, right? And here is
Wow.
what they grossed. Yeah, that movie was under $20 million.
Wow,
It grossed
You would think-
$146 million.
Oh, so it was absolutely a profit.
Oh, it was a profit. This
That's
movie
a
was,
way
yeah.
profit. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I think they deserve it. I think
Oh,
they deserve
absolutely.
it.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to give the score now, but the gore in this movie was
On point.
superb.
Yeah. Which
It
here's the
was
thing.
superb.
Here's the thing though. You expect that. Okay, the movie is very practical effects, obviously. Like I know they use a lot of practical effects. I'm sure they use CGI too, like the part where they were all conjoined together and shit. You know that
Yeah,
was
it
probably
looked
CGI.
like a big old spider or whatever. Yeah.
The eyeball
but
part
the-
was definitely CGI.
Best kill scene. Best kill scene.
I don't know, man.
So-
I have my favorite. I'll mention that in a little bit, but
Mhm.
But there was the thing about these movies are though, they are known for their practical effects. They've always been known. But
Right.
all the Evil Dead movies have always been they're what they call is that extreme gore, where it's just like blood
It is,
splatter
yeah.
everywhere.
Every fucking like the elevator was full of blood.
Yeah.
And when it opened, it was just everywhere, man. It
Like
was
the
bloody.
whole movie is nothing but blood. But you expect that
Oh my
if
God.
this was in any other movie, I'd be like, that's excessive. But when in an Evil Dead movie, you have to. It's expected to be in an Evil Dead movie.
They went through gallons of fake blood. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
It
I'm
was
probably a
everywhere
portion
in
of their
the
budget.
fucking movie. Yeah, it was all over the movie.
I do think at certain points they did go a little far with it. Now hear me out.
They did.
Like for example, like at the end when she finally gets the whatever the monster you want to call it, right? I don't know what they
Mm-hmm.
called that thing that they all conjoined into, but whenever they finally get that thing in the wood chipper,
Oh my God, yeah, it was gallons.
like
and gallons
the
of
little
blood,
girl
man.
wasn't even anywhere near the fucking faucet that the shit was
she
coming,
was soaked.
and she still had blood splatter all over her.
She
And I'm
was
like,
soaked from
yeah.
head to toe.
Like you even see it, I'm like, damn, they didn't even spare
Dude.
the little girl, dude. The little girl got fucking splattered with
And
blood.
she was hiding under something.
Yeah.
She was hitting.
And
So
she
it's like,
still
how
got it.
all that blood got to her. What the fuck?
Like they but again, it's supposed you know what all right, I'm gonna tell you right now what I didn't like this. I'm gonna tell you right now. And you would think this is not a bad thing, but I there was no cheesy one-liners in this movie. And here's the thing about Evil Dead. Okay, wow, I can't believe I'm brain farting his name. He's the man. I don't. Hold on. I'm ashamed of myself. Bruce Campbell.
Okay.
I'm ashamed of myself. Nobody, you don't have to comment on it. I get it. I'm an asshole. Bruce Campbell. Everything he's ever done, everything he always has one-liners. Always.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like he's the reason why we have a lot of one-liners that we have. Fuck. I mean, when he was back in the day when he was doing the Hercules show.
Okay.
You remember? You remember? He was. What was his character's
was,
name in that movie? He was a thief. You remember? I mean, in the show, he was a thief in that show. Remember? He was in
Yeah, I
Xena
don't-
too.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he was the. Oh my God, the skinny guy that. Oh my God, what's his name?
I can't remember.
don't know.
I can't remember
I
the
can't
character's name. I
Too far
just.
back.
Yeah, way far. We're talking like 20 years ago. Fucking. But yeah, even in that, he always had cheesy lines, right? And it was like. That's kind of his thing. Even when right now, they have the Ash versus Evil Dead. That's the show on Stars. Which, if you haven't watched that, that's a show on Stars. Watch that. It's called Xena. Lucy Lawless is in it. It's him and Lucy Lawless.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Is it really?
and it's
Yeah.
it's the actual. It is. All right, it is that. It's canon, if you would say, because it takes place after 1, 2, and 3. So this movie and the reboot Well, I don't know about this movie. I don't know what this movie counts as, but the one before this, which was a reboot or a failed reboot, I think, it has nothing to do with that one.
Okay.
Like, this has actually Ash in it, and he makes stupid ass fucking. It's gory. It has stupid puns in it. He's like, yeah, baby, and shit, and he's like, I don't know. It's super cheesy, and that's what you expect from Bruce Campbell. Now, it can be said that Bruce Campbell wasn't in this, so it didn't need it, but it's Evil Dead. Like, this movie was good. And here's the thing: they took this in a different direction. It's definitely darker. Like, the other ones were more cheesy, campy. They were campy.
Yeah, campy type of movie. No, this one was like dark.
This one was very dark, very violent.
Very dark.
Very violent. Very violent.
God, violent.
Oh man, you know what actually made me cringe? I'll give it credit. This, you remember when the political girl? I forget her fucking name. The actress's name is. Hold on, I'll tell you now.
You talking about the main girl, the one that kills all of them at the end, right?
No. The daughter. The daughter with the dark hair.
The daughter. Yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't get her
name. Her name is Bridget, and the actress's name is Gabriella Eccles. I'm butcher that, but whatever. The part where she had already, like, when she first got possessed, and she's in the kitchen, like, standing on the count, like with her face pointed in the opposite direction. She's on the counter, and she turns around and she's eating the fucking cup, like the glass. And she's like, I don't like things in my tummy. And she swallows the glass, and you see it go slice down her throat as she swallows it. I was like, oh man. Like, fuck, that was, because then it wasn't like it just showed it under there. It actually penetrated. And
it went through her skin, and you started to see the
actual cut was there and shit. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a hole in her throat right now. Fuck.
Yep.
Brutal as hell. Like,
swallowing a cup.
Like that was there. But like I was saying earlier, you were saying your favorite scene was the eye.
Oh my God, when she like bit the guy's eye out, spit it out, and it goes into
his son's throat. He choked. Like the son,
his throat, and he just dies. And
the son chokes to death on his father's eyeball. That's pretty clinical.
Crazy.
I like quite a few death scenes. I
think you mentioned earlier the doll.
The doll. What was her name? Doll. What was her name? She had a name for the dolly, like the dolly on a stick. Well, whatever. When she walked up and the fucking thing just went right through her throat and out the back of her head, I was like, that was cool. I was like, all right, that's good. That was a good one. They didn't spare. They did not. You know what I thought through this whole thing, this whole movie? I thought they were gonna do. And I guess at this point I'm not surprised, since whoever was still trying to throw in political shit, I guess is the reason why they didn't do it. But I was wondering if they were going to kill a little girl.
Oh, I know. For a second there, I thought they were.
Like, this being the type of movie that it is, I figured everybody was going to die.
Yep.
Except for maybe the girl or something. Yeah. But I was actually... I know this is fucked up to say, but I was kind of bummed.
Well, I was bummed for another reason.
I thought everybody was going to die.
You know why I was disappointed a little bit in this movie, right?
What's that?
If anybody remembers last season, they know why I'm always disappointed in movies when I don't see it.
Oh, if you're going to say this, I don't think this one, I can't agree with you on this one, but I think I know where you're going. Go on.
I didn't see any titties, okay?
Yeah. See, here's the problem with that, okay? There's only two people in this movie that could have showed titty.
I wanted that. I would have enjoyed the mom's titties too. Fuck it.
Sure.
I would have enjoyed her titties. I would have enjoyed the Lily. Her real name is Lily.
Yeah,
whatever. The hero.
Yeah.
Would have enjoyed her titties a little bit. Yeah. Why not?
See, my thing is, I don't think Evil Dead's ever really been known for titty.
No, they haven't had titties in the either. No.
Like, they have gore, they got all kinds of shit, but I don't think titty's one of the things they focus on.
It's 2023. Give me some titties.
I don't know. You know what? I normally I'd be like, yeah, it could have used some titty. You know what? If I would have actually seen titty in this, I probably wouldn't have wanted it. It just didn't. I know you do. Like I mean, it could be a murder scene. You just want to see a bloody nipple. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one didn't need it. It had a good story. It had great actresses and actresses. What the fuck ever. It had good acting. Okay. Had good acting, had good cinematography, had good production.
Oh man, the production was amazing.
Absolutely. Now, mind you, if you want to be fair, this was a very they call this a very claustrophobic film, and the reason why I say that is because it only takes place really in one place.
Yeah, it takes place in the apartment.
Yeah, and a little bit in the hallway.
In the hallway, and then the car parking lot. That's
which is very exactly. So, the majority of this film is in the apartment.
In the apartment building, the complex. Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like they really needed a large budget for the environment. They just didn't.
Yeah, they still spent 19 million. So I
guess it wasn't
on actors.
You know, that's the thing. They didn't use none of the actors or actresses in this film were what you call A-list actors. Yeah. Like they're all they're not B actors, but they're not mainstream. They're not all over the place.
Right.
So they didn't spend an arm and a leg. It wasn't like Nicolas Cage level fucking budget. They didn't have to pay him $5 million.
I mean, a lot goes into movies that we probably don't even.
Exactly sure. The camera work was on point. The audio was on point. The soundtrack was on point. Yeah. So, I mean, the production-wise alone, I mean, that's all the shit that most people don't pay attention to. So I thought that was superb. Absolutely.
Kill scenes were amazing. The wood chipper, man, that was fucked.
The wood chipper was fucked, but I mean, here's the thing. I'm not blown away by the wood chipper, and this is the reason why.
Seen it before.
Yeah. It's been done.
Yeah. It's been done. The chainsaw through the middle of the head was amazing.
Okay. Okay. To be fair about two things, or three things. A lot of people bitched in this movie. Oh, Bruce Campbell's not in the movie, right?
Yeah.
One, there was never any word that Ash was going to be in the movie. The character Ash was not going to be in the movie. No one ever said that. So I'm not going to give them I'm not going to give them hell for misleading because they never once ever said that was the case. Even Bruce Campbell himself, before the movie came out, said that he's not in the movie, but his fingerprints are all over it. And he was the executive producer for it. Like
he was the guy on the record, right?
He was the guy who made the recording that basically released all the fucking. Basically, he was responsible for it twice because he's the one that read he's the one that did it in the first one, and now he's the one that did it again, basically. But it's not Ash though. It's a totally different character. But Bruce Campbell did cameo in that part. He's a voice on the tape. And there was a bunch of Easter eggs that were towards him, right? I mean, there's more than what I'm going to say, but there was the double barrel shotgun. That's a throwback to his boomstick. You know, he had his boomstick in all three fucking movies. 1, 2, and Armageddon. Or not Armageddon, Army of Darkness. I don't know why I said Armageddon. 1, 2, and Army of Darkness, he had his boomstick. That was his thing. And then the chainsaw, because, he's missing a hand. He had the chainsaw on his hand. And, it wasn't, she didn't lose her, like the last one, she kind of did that, but in this one, they just she killed him with the chainsaw. So that was like a little Easter egg to her. So I respected that. It was like, paying homage to the originals.
The original three, yeah.
Plus, I mean, if you want to see Ash, here's the thing. I don't think the show's going on anymore, but if you want to see Ash in an Evil Dead, go watch Ash versus Evil Dead. Like
on Stars.
Yeah, on Stars. It's not that fucking like I watch it. I watched it because it's canon. It takes place in that storyline. So if you want to see the Ash storyline, that's where it is. Like, go watch it. It's not like this was not. Now again, if we were talking about the other one, the actual quote unquote Evil Dead, they just named it Evil Dead because it was supposed to be a reboot. Mm-hmm. I didn't like that one. I didn't like that.
I never seen it, so I don't know.
I mean, I won't sit here and tell you, oh, it's not worth a watch. I mean, it's okay, but I just didn't like it.
Okay. Even after watching this one, it doesn't connect in any way. So
not that I'm aware of. No. Yeah. Okay, I think this is another reboot. Honestly, that's what this feels like.
Second attempt, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Hey, you know what? If this is their attempt at rebooting the series,
second try, the best.
Yeah, fair enough. I think this was a good attempt. I don't. It wasn't a great movie. I won't sit here and tell you, oh my God, this is the movie I gotta go see. It's the movie of 2023. No,
No, but it was definitely a great, you know.
it was good. It was a
Evil
good
Dead
horror
movie.
movie. Yeah, it was exact. You nailed it. It was a good Evil Dead movie.
Yep.
Everybody was on point. Directing was on point. I will say this. I could tell you right now. I'm not going to give my score, but this movie's not going to get a seal of approval. But
No,
I could
no,
tell
it's not
you
gonna
what
come
would have
from
done
me
it.
either.
I could tell you what would have done it.
What's that?
This movie might have gotten a seal of approval if Bruce Campbell would have cameoed in it.
Yeah.
Not as Ash. Not as Ash.
Yeah.
As somebody. It doesn't matter what he did. If he actually had a
Anybody,
physical
just-
role,
Yeah, just his person being in the movie would
Yeah.
have made it better.
I would have
I
been
think a lot
like,
of people feel that way.
yeah, I would have actually given it a seal of approval just for that. He was, yeah, oh, he was in the, that wasn't enough.
No, not just the voice. No.
No. I didn't even know it was, honestly, I seen it in the cast. Like, when I looked up the cast, it said Bruce Campbell, and I'm like, who the fuck was he? Like, I thought I missed something. And then I started looking it up and shit, and it was like, oh, yeah, he's the voice on the fucking record. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I got excited. Like, I got excited.
thought he was gonna be in the movie,
I
yeah.
thought he was going to, you know what I thought he was going to be? I honestly thought he was going to be, like, in the post-credit scene or something.
Okay, yeah, like after the credits. And shit.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole credits thinking that. Because I'm like, oh, it says Bruce Campbell's in it. Where is he? He wasn't. And I'm like, you fuckers.
Yeah, because even when you listen to the recording, it doesn't sound like him.
No, it doesn't. It would have been
No,
great
it
if he would have
doesn't
like,
at all.
I raised, what would he be like? I raised the demons, baby. And then I would have
Yeah,
been like,
then
oh,
you'd
that's
be like,
him.
yeah.
That's him right
Yep.
there. But he didn't do none of that.
No. He just sounded like an old guy. Just he was the priest or something.
He did it very unlike Bruce Campbell. He wasn't acting
Yeah.
like his Bruce, like it wasn't Bruce Campbell.
No.
And fair enough as an actor, bravo for that. You did a really good job voice acting opposite to what you normally would do. But I would have been more happy if you would have did the satire version of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I released the demons again, baby. Like, or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get my boomstick. I don't know, something, fucking something.
And
man.
it recognizes him. Yeah.
Yeah, something that was like a throwback. I would have appreciated that right there. Would have might have actually tipped the scale and given it a seal. Maybe. It's quite possible. Now, okay. I do have something in my notes here. What was it I have? We already talked about the starting intro. Where the fuck was that one? We already talked about the political shit.
Yeah. Let's see. The gore was great.
The gore was
we
good.
mentioned all the gores.
What is it? Okay. All right. You may not know this. I do.
Okay.
Do you know of the game Death by Daylight?
No, but there's actually a movie called that as well, Death by Daylight.
Or Death by
So-
Dawn, or whatever the fuck.
Death by Dawn, because they were chanting that.
Well,
at the end of
the reason
movie.
why is because Ash, the actual Ash character, is in that game. It's one of the purchasable characters. He's in it and all that shit. He's a
Yeah,
survivor.
That's right. That was a mobile game too.
It is a shameless plug because it wasn't even out because they're like Death by Dawn, Death
Yeah,
by
they were
Dawn.
just
I'm like,
yelling this
oh
shit,
my
yeah.
God, like
Okay.
my guy, like I know what you're doing there. Like that was such a shameless plug. Like
Go look that up. Yep.
it's just like and we're gonna get to this later in the season. We are gonna cover this movie. I'm not gonna say it yet. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. We're not going to cover that. We're not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name it. You guys can use your fucking imagination. I don't know when or whatever, but it will be covered. That one is definitely going to get covered. But he's even in that. He just recently got released in that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is in that game as one of the survivors.
Game.
Yeah.
Nice.
I almost bought it.
Nice.
I don't even play the game.
I never played it. I know that it's mobile because my kids play. There's a.
Well,
PC
it's not just
console version, right?
Yeah. There is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they played a mobile version.
No, it's actually all right. The concept of the game is fun actually because you all the like it actually if I had money to burn, I'd probably play it more often because what it is you buy actual horror characters. Like there's Jigsaw, there's the pig from Saw, there's Freddy Krueger, there's Jason, there's Ghostface. I don't think they have Jason.
Yeah.
I don't think they have Jason, but they have Ghostface. They have Michael Myers. They have all these and you play them. What it is you play as the horror character, and there's 5 other players, and the whole point of the game is they need to escape you.
Okay.
And each horror character has their own abilities and shit like that.
Nice.
It's kind of like actually it's they call them asymmetric games. It's where like one person plays a really OP character and the other 5 people have to escape or survive. They're actually coming out with a new one. It hasn't released yet. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, they're doing that. So that means you get to be
you can be Leatherface. You can be Leatherface or one of the family members, the cannibal family members, and you. Actually, no. It's actually different, right? The way it works is unlike most asymmetric games. Is all the other people play as the family, right? So there's someone playing the dad, there's someone playing all the brother and shit, and there's someone playing Leatherface, and you are a sole survivor trapped in the house. It's just like the movies. You're trapped in the house, and you got to escape the house without the other people getting you.
Right.
And the classic murder scenes like Leatherface putting you up on a hook and shit like that. So yeah. So classic shit, classic shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The whole point I'm bringing that up is it's such a shameless plug in this fucking movie about that. Like, I don't know. That made it feel like a little like classic cheesy to me, I guess. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
It was yeah. I didn't know. I can't remember if that was a game or not when I was listening to that, but yeah, it was. Yeah, they were yelling it out and just
Okay, I do have 2 other ones. I got 2 other talking points here. Her taking the chainsaw at the end. Okay. Like, because she actually took it with her. She picked it up and she took the chainsaw with her. I don't know if that is a hint at them wanting to do another movie. I don't know if that's like sequel bait. So
could be. I mean,
if it is, I'm not mad.
Why would she take it for round 2?
That's what I'm saying, right? Like,
yeah. So it's like, why else would you take that? So
see, Ash had a purpose, right? Ash fought the Deadites because that's their name. The whole purpose of Ash throughout the whole thing is he was like the chosen one who was to fight and fend off the Deadites from taking over the world and shit. Even though it was his fault for bringing them into the world in the first place. Right. Actually, it goes into it too because even in the 3rd original movie, he's facing against his evil version of himself because his evil version of himself it's so weird. But the point is like that was Ash's point. Even in Ash versus the Evil Dead, that's the whole point. Is Ash? That's his point in the whole series. Is no matter what, the Deadites are back. We got to go get Ash. This movie doesn't have that kind of character. What is the girl? The girl's pregnant, and she's got the little girl with her. What is she gonna do? Is she gonna go on is she gonna go hunting them down?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now she's almost tied down. Now she has children. Right?
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know.
I don't know. She took it, but could mean round 2, or it could be nothing.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do a sequel or not. I don't see how a sequel with the same characters and same story. At this point, if they're going to do another Evil Dead, it's going to have to be a whole nother story.
Maybe they come back, they kill her kid, and then she goes on a murderous rampage.
Maybe, but that would be so. I don't know. It would be so obvious. It's like, we're playing it's going to be the revenge story. It's like,
it's going to be a revenge story. Yep.
I don't know.
They either kill her baby or kill her little sister. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that I was going to talk about. I do appreciate this. A lot of movies do not do this, and I like the fact that they did this. Explaining the beginning of the movie at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah. So they kind of went. Because the beginning of the movie was the end.
Was after the yeah. It was after.
Was after yeah. So
because somehow that girl slept through all that shit, the gunshots and everything.
Yeah, I don't.
How
I
the
don't know.
fuck did she sleep through all that?
Yeah.
Screaming, blood all over the place. The elevator was like, I don't know.
Yeah, all
That I
fucked
thought was
up and full
stupid.
of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. She took the steps. How did she take the steps?
Well, the earthquake was big enough, right, to open a hole in the fucking floor. The stairs were still standing.
No, they made it because they couldn't go down the steps. The steps were destroyed. So how the fuck did she go down? Because she didn't go down the elevator. The girl at the end, she went down the steps. How?
Right.
Is that a loophole?
The writers forgot all about destroying the stairs.
Destroying the stairs, or like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like I didn't get that. I didn't. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened there. If the stairwell caved in, how the fuck did she go down the steps? I don't get that. How the fuck did
Yeah,
she not?
because
How did she not
they
smell
said-
that?
Yeah. They said there was no way out. The only way out was through the
fire escape.
window thing. Yeah, the
which
fire
which they
escape,
could
yeah.
never get to because it was blocked off.
Right.
So,
So
what the fuck? And my thing is that when she walked, okay, let's just say she was oblivious to everything else, right? When she got into the parking, the basement, the parking area, right?
Right. Mhm.
How did she not smell all that blood and gore and shit?
All that blood, gore. She did notice it towards the end.
Yeah,
because
right
he
when
got
she
shot,
seen
yeah.
it, like she was like, "Oh my god, there's all that blood over there." She walked into that place and go, "Oh man, smells like something bad happening here." Like,
Like, it smells like iron everywhere.
yeah, like what the fuck? Like,
this?
there was so much blood in that murder scene at the end. You could
Oh my
probably
God, I
taste it in
know.
the air.
Ugh.
Like, god damn, I don't know. I didn't like
Blood,
that.
Guts, bones flew everywhere. It was everywhere.
But again, I do
Butthole.
appreciate. No, I didn't see any of that in this either.
No.
But I did appreciate that they did like kind of tie that in.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a random scene. It tied into it, and maybe that could be where the sequel goes. Maybe that's where it goes. Maybe it follows somehow after that. Maybe after the lake scene or
Because-
something.
Yeah, remember, she got attacked. But then if you were to jump back to the beginning, that's the same girl that goes
Yeah.
on a killing rampage.
And she's the
Yeah.
one that was floating above the lake and shit.
Yeah, floating above the
So
lake.
they
She's
never
floating.
showed her being killed or anything. So she could still be out there.
No. Yeah.
So-
she could be down there and yeah. So
Yeah.
the next movie's gonna be based in some sort of lake with a bunch of titties, and I'm gonna be watching.
That one will be your movie. That's
That
going to
will be my
answer your
movie.
titty problem right there.
That's it. Yep. The writers are listening.
So I don't want to hear shit about in that next one. I don't want to hear shit about fucking where was my
No
titties at.
titties.
Okay,
Yeah,
no.
There better be titties.
Not acceptable at that point.
Yeah, that's right.
But all in all, I didn't. A lot of people, and here's the thing: a lot of people I know hated this movie.
I don't see how.
I don't know either.
I really
I
don't
did
see
not
how,
hate
yeah.
this movie. It wasn't the greatest movie I had ever seen, but it wasn't a horrible movie at all.
Oh no, there's definitely been better horror movies that I've seen, but
Sure.
this is one of the best. Yeah, absolutely though.
This is the best one I've seen this year.
Oh yeah.
So far.
This year? Yeah.
So
absolutely.
far, yeah. That's a bold statement. I don't know what I'm going to see in the next couple weeks, but
Yeah.
because we got a lot of fucking movies. We got 18 movies to do after this.
18 more to go. Yeah.
So I don't know. That opinion may change, but I do believe that this one's going to make. I think this one's going to make the top 10.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to make the top
Very,
10.
very possible.
Yeah.
Very possible.
But with that, it is that time where we have to do our
Time
scoring.
to vote.
Anyone who doesn't know didn't get through the first season. If you know, that's why I didn't explain it in the beginning because this is the second season. You should know what we're doing by now. For those who don't, it is, and I'm not going to do anything visual because we have our audio listeners. We're just going to do it. We're verbally doing this. Maybe eventually, since we got some new shit in the studio here, I might do something visually. I don't know. We'll see how this season actually progresses. Because the first season progressed. Well, I mean, think about it. The first season of this was the precursor for everything.
Oh, it was. That
was a
our baby
precursor for
story.
that was a precursor for attacking the topic. Attacking the topic
Everything. Yeah.
would not be as well structured if it wasn't for the first season of this.
Yeah, that was the show where we made mistakes, fixed them, and
Oh,
kept
yeah.
going.
I was always
Yeah.
bad. You watched the very first couple episodes of Grimm Tales the podcast. Woo, shit.
Yep.
It was
They're a little rough, people.
a little rough. But yeah, we're gonna get into our rating system. I will give it a
Yep, I
little
got
brief here. What we're going to do is we have 4 categories that we're going to rate 1 through 5 on. We have a noble seal and we have the noble pile. If it's a noble pile, that means it's so bad that it's below a 1. We give it the noble seal if it's above a 5, and then everything else. Those 4 categories are, as always, story, action, story, acting, gore, and production. Okay, and as always, tradition dictates that I turn it over to VC here, and he gives our first rating on story.
On story, I gave it a 4.5. I was
4.5.
very, very satisfied with the story. It didn't leave me hanging. It didn't leave me wondering. Maybe at the end a little bit, is there going to be a 2 or whatever? But that, whatever. I think it was well. It was well done. Well, good story. Good story.
So you give it a 4.5.
I gave it a 4.5. I sure did.
All right, fair enough. I actually am lower than you. I give it a 4.
Okay.
I
Not
thought the
bad,
story
no.
was good. At times, it was predictable. It was pretty predictable. I mean, it played very safe. Like, it was like, hey, we know that we're an Evil Dead movie. Let's just be an Evil Dead movie. Now,
Let's just be wild, bloody, and everything. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but yeah.
I did not appreciate the fact that they did not mention once the fact that they were called Deadites.
Oh yeah. I didn't
They
think
were.
of that.
I didn't like that because that's what they are in this franchise. The demons are called Deadites. I don't know if they're trying to erase that and start over or not because it sounds cheesy or something. I don't fucking know. But they're called Deadites. Don't break it if it's not. Don't fix it if it's not broken.
Yeah.
So the story,
maybe instead of fixing it, they're just not going to mention it so you forget it.
kinda, and the new generation, the new generation wouldn't even know that they're called Deadites.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they probably I guarantee you a good deal of people watch this movie didn't even know that this was.
fun.
Yeah, they thought, oh, this is a good movie, and they have no idea that this movie's been out since the '80s,
Yep.
or the film, the franchise has been around since the '80s. So yeah, I give it a 4. You give it a 4.5. All right, so decent, decent scoring on the story. Acting. What do you give it for acting?
I thought, and this is weird because I normally don't like. I've said this before. I don't like children actors, right? Not a big fan of them. But I even thought the littlest girl did a wonderful job portraying her innocent / helpful character, right?
Absolutely.
I gave it a 5.
Okay.
Acting was superb. Yeah.
And ironically enough, I'm right there with you. I gave it a 5 as well.
Yeah. Great acting.
Great acting.
Even from the little.
The mother as the villain was fucking superb.
Yeah.
Like, she did an amazing job. I've never seen her. As far as I can tell, I've never seen. Maybe I have. I don't know. But as of the time of talking about this, I don't remember her from anything. And I hope I see more of her. I thought she did a great job.
Good.
She had when she needed to make a creepy fucking face, she did that shit on point. All right.
Point.
Like, again, and I mentioned this earlier in it about the trans boy, or the trans actress, whatever the hell it is. Did a great job
as well.
Yeah, did a great job. I had no problem with them. The only thing I had a problem with, again, was the fact that was a role for a boy and they gave it to a trans boy. If they would have had a role for a trans boy, then that would have, like, if the character in this movie was a trans boy, then sure, give it to a trans boy, right? But they gave the role of a boy to a trans boy. That my only gripe. Other than that, the acting, they acted great. I have no gripe with them as an actor or actress, whatever. No gripe with them as far as that. None.
No.
Again, the little girl, great job. I think the only one, even the 2 little annoying boys where they showed up and they were trying to hit on the girl, like,
oh yeah, at the door, yeah.
Hey, you want to go watch a movie, and they did a good job.
They did a great job at being cheesy.
Yeah,
that's what that role called for. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So great. Again, 5.5, perfect. Right. It's not a noble seal. I wouldn't go that far.
No,
5 is good though.
Yeah.
5 is good though. All right, moving on. Here we go. Gore.
And I'm a big gore person, guys. I love gore from beginning to end, and I was not disappointed. I'm giving it a 5.
Okay,
The
yeah,
gore was superb. It was overdone,
yeah.
like you said. In some parts, it was just
But you
wow.
expected that in this movie.
But that's what this type of movie calls for. So they did nothing wrong. So yeah, 5. The gore looked good. It looked clean. It looked looked excellent.
I absolutely agree with you on this. I did not. You would think, oh my god, this movie had so much gore. Why didn't you give it a seal of approval? I've seen better
Well,
gore.
I would say the wood chipper's been done in too
Absolutely.
many movies. Yeah, chainsaws. Come on, that's been done in all fucking horror
This
movies.
wasn't even the goriest movie I've ever seen.
Right.
Again,
So that's why it didn't get a noble seal of approval.
no. I
But
mean,
it was
shit.
definitely-
Terrifier
Oh,
had
yeah.
better gore
Oh, yeah.
than this movie
Yeah.
because it was actually very gross. Like they would show
Oh,
organs
yeah.
and all kinds of shit. Right? That was a really
yeah.
fucked up. Like the gore was great in this movie, but
You know what this
it was-
movie was? A big bloodbath.
Yeah.
Like everybody just bathed in blood. That's what
which
this movie
which
was.
again, that is what Evil
Right.
Dead is.
Yeah.
I mean, every movie. There's a classic scene of Bruce Campbell where he's sawing off his own arm because it got infected, and the blood's
Yeah.
just spraying all over his face, and he's going and his blood just hitting him in the face. That's just what these movies are for. They're blood fests.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad about it. If you got into this movie and you were like, "Wow, this movie had too much blood," what the fuck did you expect?
Yeah.
Like you knew that was
Reminds me of
coming.
those reminds me of those Japanese overly
Yeah.
bloody movies. Yeah.
That spray blood and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I also gave the gore. You said you gave it a 5, right?
Yep, a straight
Yeah,
5.
I also give it a 5. Definitely for that. Now moving on to production. What would you give the production?
It was a dark movie. The soundtrack was perfect for it. The scenes, but like you said, it was a claustrophobic movie, right?
Yeah.
So there wasn't much to look at. Just a raggedy old building. So I gave it a 3.5.
Wow.
Camera work was great. Everything was great. But I don't know. There wasn't too much to see. It was just I don't know.
Here's the thing. I respect you. You gave it above average. But I'm definitely going.
3.5, yeah.
I definitely am going to go over on you on that one.
Mhm,
I absolutely give it a 5.
Okay.
And the reason why I give it a 5 is because it was claustrophobic movies can be one of two things. They can either be really good or they can be really bad. They can be
Right.
boring, right? This movie was
Yeah.
not boring.
No.
It used what it had in the little atmosphere that it did have, and it used it
well.
well.
Absolutely.
Like it was very well done. The soundtrack, like the audio was great. Soundtrack was good.
Oh,
the
It would
blood.
have been nice if they had a scene where they moved away from the building and chased people down, and but no. But yeah, I mean, it was 3.5.
They did. I think they did a good job because they did good with what they had and the budget that they had. I can see the
Yeah.
budget all over the place. Like the budget's really well done. This is
Yeah.
probably the highest budget fucking Evil Dead movie there ever was. I'd like to think so. Maybe not. Maybe Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead. That one was fucking pretty wild. So maybe that one had it. But that one was also 90s. So I don't know. The budgets are different from then till now. So
of course. I mean,
Army of Darkness. Why I say Army of the Dead? Army of Darkness. That one might have had a higher budget too. I know 1 and 2 didn't have no $19 million fucking budget. This one's definitely out of those two, definitely the highest one. So I don't know. Production, I give it a 5. I think they did a great job with what they had. So now, moving on. Before I go into the final thing, guys, if you're gamers and you love Evil Dead, but you want the Evil Dead classic, like you want Ash and all that, play the game. Okay, the game's actually, it's an asymmetric game. You play as like Ash and some of the other survivors, like Lucy Lawless's characters in it too.
Nice.
And you have to survive. Like someone could play the Deadites and all kinds of shit. It's actually quite fun. If you can get away from the cheaters. I did do a show on the first season of Grimm Tales, Grimm Tales Live. I did do an episode on it. It has been evolved since then, so if you guys want to go check that episode out, go over to noblegi.com, check out, I don't remember which episode it is, but check out the one on Evil Dead, the video game, and see, maybe you like it. I don't know. See what you think.
Yeah.
But with that said, We're gonna move on to the overall.
My overall was an 8.5.
8.5. 8.5. Okay.
It was a great movie. Production was could have been a little better for my personal. Gore on key. 8.5. I think it deserves to go to 8.5.
I think we've actually gotten the scoring pretty fucking narrow, pretty fucking on point with this season.
That's what it's saying.
Because I give it a 9.
Okay.
I give it an overall 9. So I wonder where that would fall on our chart. Like
I won't know offhand, but we'll have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out, and we'll figure that out when we actually have to do the rollings. But I give it a 9. You give it an 8.5. I think that's a pretty solid film. I would recommend watching the movie.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, just because we don't give it a 10 doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It's just that it just didn't make it to what I was expecting. But it was definitely a great fucking movie. I'd definitely go watch it.
I don't know if we're gonna have, again, this is still early. We're only on the first episode. I don't know if we're gonna have a seal. We only had one seal.
I mean, on season 1 we only had one. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, we only had one. Terrifier 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrifier 1 was a close one.
Oh,
but Terrifier 2 was the only one we gave a solid seal of approval. So I don't know if we're gonna have a seal of approval this year. We're not saying we're gonna have a seal. No, we might go a whole season without having a seal. I hope we do see a movie that's that damn good.
Approval is for a very, very good,
very special movie. It's got to be very special
movie.
Terrifier 2 has a special place in my heart.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, that's
Does this movie deserve a seal of approval? No.
I mean, that's our mascot.
It is.
Show, you know,
it is.
He should come and just join us one night. Be amazing.
Well, I'm gonna get a medallion made, and I'm gonna put it around Oogie Boogie, and Oogie Boogie's gonna sit here with the noble seal of approval.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And Oogie Boogie will be the one that gives the seals out.
Yep,
I think that's what it is. Yep. But no, I think that was a solid take on what we watched here. I think it was a good movie. Definitely worth a watch. It is, as of the time of doing this show, it is available on your streaming service. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. It was on Max. Look at
on Max.
Yeah, look at if it's not if by the time you see this episode, if it's not on Max, look to see. Would you say it's worth a rent?
If I had no other way of saying it, at least $5 for it.
Yeah,
you know, $5-10. You know,
I don't know about $10. I don't know about $10. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it.
Most average movies are what, like
$5
to rent or whatever. Yeah,
you going to like Amazon Prime or something like that? It's like $5 or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I would rent it. Yeah.
If it's not on whatever streaming service you have, sure, it's worth a rent. I think.
Oh yeah. Especially if you're, Evil Dead type of person,
Yeah, if you want to see a fucking gory movie, has a decent story, definitely a darker take on the franchise, I would definitely give it a go. Wasn't a horrible movie. Doesn't have Ash in it. Doesn't have Bruce Campbell in it. But it's not
titties in it.
I guess if you're on with VC on that one, then I guess you're going to be disappointed about the titties. But yeah, Yeah, where's the? We're gonna make a. Yeah, where's the titties?
With a tear on my face.
Yeah, where's the titties? There you go. That's gonna be a Grimm Tales fucking shirt. Yep. Gonna be on the back. It's gonna have the Grimm Tales podcast. It's gonna say, "Where's the titties?" Yep.
Where's the titties?
Fuck, that's a good idea too. We're gonna get. You know what? Look for that. Look for that. That's gonna show up.
Look for that. Yeah, it'll be here in the future.
It's gonna be in the merch store. It probably won't say titties because we can't have titties on a shirt. It'll probably be like, I don't know. Maybe we'll show abbreviated, or we'll show like the idea of like a symbol that's referencing the titties. Something. Some emote or something.
Boobies, boobies.
No, I won't stoop that low.
Get away with it.
That's just weak. If you can't have titties, you can't say boobies. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We are back. You're going to be seeing us for the next few months.
Yes, you will.
It is good to be back. We get to enjoy a second season of horror movies with you guys, and we're very happy about that. We're glad that you liked the first season enough for us to actually approve a second season, and we hope this one goes just as well, so we can do a season 3.
Oh yeah, I hope so because this is our baby.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
I enjoy it. Make sure to check out, like I said, you see it right here, guys, that URL, nobullgi.com. For all our listeners, that's nobullgi.com. Go to it. The schedule's up there. Everything that you need to know, merch, everything. It's all on the website. Affiliations is there as well. If you like creepy shit as well, VC's got another project going on. It's Abomination Realm. Go check that out.
And the last Friday was, believe, the latest episode. So go check it out.
Yeah, so go check that out, guys. That's over. You can find the links to that over on nobullgi.com. So yeah, make sure to get in all that. It's all there, guys. Okay, it's very, very important. Merch, guys, merch. If you wanna help the cause, it's one of the ways to do it. You don't even have to buy the most. Like, we do have a very nice Grimm Tales the Podcast jersey, covered in blood and shit. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I don't have it on me right now, but I will have it at some point. Maybe I'll plug it and we'll put it up on screen eventually if I haven't done it in post editing.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it's right here. If it's right here, cool. If not, sorry. We'll figure it out in post production.
It may be there.
It might be there. It might not be. We'll see. Eventually, I'll have it to where I can actually do that if I'm going to do plugs for future shows. But yeah, get over there. Check out our other shows. This is every Friday, of course. Releases at 12 p.m. EST. It's not live, of course, but that is when the shows are around. It's every Friday for the next couple months. For the next 20 episodes, you will see this show every Friday at 12 p.m. EST and onward. And then, of course, we have every Sunday. We have our Sunday shows. Depending on the time that you're seeing this, it may be Spicy Ramen Sunday or it may be The Descent. Depends on when you see this. It also depends on when you're seeing this. Our Wednesday slots change, but right now, as of this show being released, it is Grimm Tales Live goes on back to back with this. That is the video game version of this show, where we do video games, horror video games. That is on Wednesday, 6:55, 7 o'clock p.m. EST. Also, VC Lauren has his. By this point, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new title. Don't know the title yet, but
just check it out. It'll be on the website.
Yeah, just check it out. Right now, it's
you'll have season one. You'll have season one of we play retro games available for you to watch. But then there should be another show coming soon, if not already. And then, of course, we have Attacking the Topic.
The big boy.
Yep.
That's when we get raw, nasty, and
the theme of the headline of the show is "No topic is safe," and that we mean that. We mean that, guys. Yeah. We've already proven that. We have no fucking line. Like we thought we did going into that show. We were like, we're not going to talk about certain things. I think we've talked about most shit. We broke the rule. So we just do it we do it in a responsible way. But there's no such thing as a topic we won't talk about.
No, absolutely not.
And that is on the YouTube channel, of course, live every Thursday, 7:55 p.m. EST. So make sure that nobullgi.com, everything you need to know, the schedule, merch, replay value of all the shows. I'm thinking about putting a music player on there eventually. There's all kinds of shit that I plan on putting on there. So get to it, guys. Very important. Yeah. Has Synth Pop Radio over there. Has links over the Synth Pop Radio. All kinds of shit, guys. Okay? Get to it.
If you're bored and you need entertainment, go no farther than nobullgi.com. Just plenty
of shit.
Plenty.
But it is time to get the fuck out of here.
I think so too. Have a wonderful. Well, it will be on a Friday, so have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, wonderful weekend. Absolutely, guys. But yeah, with that said, I think it's time to get the fuck out of here, and we will, as always, see you when we see you.
Peace.
Peace out, peeps.